upon arrival in Budapest of our very affordable flight on EasyJet. I don't know, is the lift operating? We have a red illuminated signal. Oh, where are we?
We're in Budapest in a strange hall right here. Oh, let's see what happens.
Bigger than your average.
Where will the other two people go?
Just enough room for two people comfortably in this elevator.
Right. Here we are in Prague on Wednesday the 6th.
We're not in Prague. We're in Budapest. Having arrived in Budapest,
Hungary.
we've secured our accommodation and walking in front of the Parliament buildings in beautiful sunshine.
We're very hungry.
And we're very hungry,
Hungry.
in search of something to eat. And hopefully a cyclist won't come along and knock my arm off as we videotape
Maybe
this.
this person can...
Looking for lunch in Budapest. And the blue Danube, videoing into the sun with some example of communist transit. The pedestrian zone ends there, and it begins again over there. What did one gay boy say to the other gay boy? Hey, what are you doing? We're never quite sure who we're actually looking at in the statues, but that's them behind us, and we think they're super. Does it really matter? Communist housing. More communist housing. Stephen, buying an ice cream in Budapest. Beautiful Budapest with more statuary in a building we don't actually remember, but so far it's quite beautiful. On the promenade in Budapest. Quite lovely indeed.
Say it now. I'm not quite sure, but the person at the bottom might be getting a little bit of help with a hand job from those young boys on either side of him.
A big man in a big chair.
Archie Bunker. Here on the shores of the Danube, some sort of an important person in a big chair. Maybe it's Archie Bunker. Testing. Can you hear me? Testing. Can you hear me? Here we are atop the Chain Bridge. It was built between 1839 and 1849 by Scott Adam Clark. The bridge extends for 380 meters and is supported by two towers, a major feat of engineering at the time. You're looking at the Hungarian Parliament building, which became the recognized symbol of democracy in Hungary. Climb. Climb now.
Cross over the bridge! Cross over the bridge!
There's a bridge over troubled waters. La 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 la. The curve in the communist transit system.
And behind us?
The Lincoln Tunnel?
Commentary.
On the approach to the chain bridge in Budapest.
Fly, you bastard, fly! Joe, what does this statue remind you of?
I've never seen anything like it.
Atop the tunnel.
They ought to put a vernacular in here or something like that.
The song is?
Climb every mountain? Yes. You can rent The Sound of Music and hear it yourself.
And?
That's a hell of a lot of faith in one little 1-inch cable. For the BBC World Service, this is Stephen Hopkins reporting from Budapest. For the BBC World Service, this is Stephen Hopkins reporting from Budapest, Hungary, at 15:45 GMT. As the sun sets on the capital city here, just thinking back on a day of leaving Berlin, arriving here in the beautiful city on the Danube, and looking forward to spending 2 days here in Budapest.
The power of learning. Get one. Another dead elk. Nothing a little CLR couldn't fix. At the center square atop the palace, the National Library. Behind us, the National Museum of some sort. In Budapest. Stephen closing in closely. More statuary, beautiful as it is up on top. And a wonderful courtyard with a domed roof, which we will brief later on as we continue our tour of Budapest 2004. La Croix, darling. La Croix and his boyfriend. Distressed lions.
You're just looking at Roger who hasn't shaved him.
Pardon?
Kind of makes you want to take your shoes off and walk through it barefoot, doesn't it? 1,000 plus 400 plus 150 plus 3 ones, 1,453.
Palace with the Parliament buildings in the background. Stephen and Roger in Budapest, 2004. Not?
Waiting for a weather report from Martha Long.